All righty, let's go ahead and dive into a match that I kind of was alluding to just a little bit, and that is because this one is going to be Trish and Lita with Becky Lynch going up against Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. You've got, your legends with Becky, with the new people from Damage Control. Becky Lynch and Lita are your tag champions for the women. This match is supposed to be, I think, really, really good. You've got 6 amazing ladies in this match. That you've got 2 legends, you've got 2 current mainstays, and I would say 2 up and comers. That you've got a nice blend of people that, Trish and Lita can learn from the newbies, on some of the techniques and stuff that they're doing nowadays. You've got Becky and Bayley that can learn from both sides. And then, of course, all 4 of the mainstays, they are going to be able to learn from legends like Lita and Trish. Those secrets, those trade stuff that, you're going to learn from having been in the business for 20, 30 years. I think this is going to be one of those matches that is just going to be pretty epic.
I think it's going to be a big match as far as going forward too. I think off the bat, I think that Io Sky and Dakota Kai are going to get swallowed up by all this. I think that what's going to happen in this match realistically is that Bayley is going to pin either Trish or Becky or Trish or Lita, and whoever she pins, I'm going to say she's going to pin Lita, and that's going to lead to a one-on-one match at SummerSlam between the two, because there's a lot of personal history between Bayley as a woman and Lita when because she was like a hardcore fan of hers back in the day.
Right.
And I think that the match ending somehow is going to be because of miscommunication on the hand of Trish and Becky. So I think this match is really going to split off into a Damage Control win, and I think you're going to get two really high-level main event matches for SummerSlam later in the summer, where Becky's going to ultimately take on her former partner here with Trish, and then Bayley's going to go against Lita. And like I said, the Damage Control ladies are just going to be off to do something different. So that's my take on this match.
Interesting. Do you think they would wait until SummerSlam to do that? You don't think they would do that next pay-per-view?
I mean, it's possible, but SummerSlam's not as far out as it used to be. It used to be at the end of August. This year, it's August 5th, I believe, so it's only 2 months away, right? Oh, no, maybe it's about 4 months, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're right. I guess no matter what, I think it's going to lead to that kind of a thing. I think that we are going to get some of those main event matches from, if not one, at least, not both pairings, at least one of those pairings.
Right, because I'm looking up their live premium events. You've got May 6th is going to be Backlash, and SummerSlam, as you mentioned, is going to be on August 5th. So, and then of course you also have May 27th. You've got the King and the Queen of the Ring in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Right.
So we'll have 2 premium events in the month of May. Nothing in the month of June. And in fact, this is kind of interesting. I say interesting just because I noticed this. WrestleMania will be the last live premium event in the continental United States until SummerSlam when it comes back to Detroit.
Yeah, because Puerto Rico is hosting Backlash.
Yep, and then you'll have the King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia, and the Money in the Bank in July 1st will be in London. Mm-hmm. So I would say that I'm going to piggyback off of your thing, but I think Bayley is going to have a feud with Trish, and then so that way Io and Dakota don't get swallowed up. That's where you're going to have Lita and Becky defend their titles against them, because I don't know if did they ever get their rematch.
I don't believe so.
So I'm sure Bayley will advocate for them to, get their rematch. So that's kind of how I play. I think it's going to play. And as far as the win, I kind of think that it's going to be Trish, Lita, and Becky are going to take the win on this one.
I feel that's the first match that we've disagreed on.
Not necessarily. But I'm sure that's not going to be the last one.
Oh, no, not at all.
But go ahead and leave your comments down below. Who do you think is going to win this match? Do you think it's going to be the tag team champions with Trish Stratus, or do you think it's going to be Damage Control? And what kind of ramifications do you think that might be set up for future pay-per-views? All that Pat gave his predictions. I gave mine. Let's see what happens. But again, leave those comments down.